What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our classes series. Today we worked the electric underhook position. We warmed the class up with the Dominator pass all the way to mount. Then we went back to the electric underhook position and worked the Godfather sweep, the Coyote sweep, and worked our way up to dogfight from there. All of it was focusing on the Coyote hook or the Coyote hook, using my hook to manipulate her knee. I hope you guys enjoyed this class. It was Chris's birthday. I had a blast. I love you, babe.
Love you.
Enjoy. Just gotta get mobile. It's cold out. And then we'll move to a seated position if you can. Do that same thing. Pull here first. Follow. Stay open. Ugh. And then we'll roll over the lead foot. We'll hip up. Look at that stretch there. Yeah. Like I said today, guys, we're gonna hit some half guard up to dogfight, and we'll look at some routes from there. Yeah. You guys try a knee swivel when you go up. Try going here, going around. You go back and forth. You could step up and take a shot. Let's get a few of those in. Let's do a few pigeon stretches. So we're gonna be here in that 90-90, and one leg will go back and straight. Here, we'll fold over this hip. If you want to make it deeper, you can twist into it like so. We're keeping this low position. Let's try doing a sliding the leg out around to this like Cossack position. Let that turn in and make it become pigeon on the other side. And that for me is like an S mount. Like me hitting a low S mount on something. Like I'm keeping pressure on them, and I keep the S mount, the heavy mount low. Bam, I'm just moving into arm bars. This is all just a warm up for half guard, guys. Wherever you're at, you're here. And let's just talk about if you're in bottom half and my hips are generally, if I'm bottom, my hips are facing up. And I need to move my hips to where if I want to be on top, my hips are facing down. It's real basic top and bottom position. And the way you want to be able to do this is with no hands. I want to be able to switch my legs like that, turn my hips over, and build my base. I did that on my elbow, and I could also do it on my shoulder, like so. Your body's open at first, your body starts to close, and you create structure and build some height. Last 20, 30 seconds of solo drills. Cool. All right, y'all. We're gonna spend about 4 minutes drilling a pass, the Dominator pass. And then we're gonna move into the other side of the play, the bottom half guard side of the play. So the first play we're gonna do is just a warm-up drill, and it's just working the top side of this position. And the person on bottom is starting an electric underhook. So they have a lockdown and electric underhook. So electric underhooks are under one leg, under one arm, not double underhooks, which would be here, double underhooks. So electric underhooks is here. I'm posted with the whizzer. I'm gonna pummel in an underhook, cross face my partner, and then pummel in an underhook here. And I'm back to my double underhooks. I wanna be there and there. I'll pummel this one first. I'll start to cross face next, and then I'll pummel the underhook here. My head will switch sides, my knees will pinch, and I'll work this butterfly. Getting my hook all the way in, my foot's behind her knee, my foot's butterfly's strong here. I pin that knee to the mat, and I push off my butterfly to lift my hips up, and I cut through. After I cut through, I kick off the top leg, and I pass. I can leave this leg behind, pass all the way, or leave it behind, and I'll reverse my sit out to butter mount. From butter mount, I'll mount, and I'll underjack. Ideally, I lift the head, and I'm right here. If you guys want to add an arm bar on top of that, by all means. First, look at a rep. Lock down with electric underhooks. Pummel, cross face, pummel again, switch sides of your head. Now I'm here, I keep my lockdown. She pins my knee to the mat, pops her hip up, I keep quarter guard. She kicks off my leg, leaves her leg in position, reverses her sit out to butter mount, smashes the butter mount to double underjack, and then mother's milks me on her birthday. Boom. Cool? All right, 1, 2. 3.5 minutes of that, guys. A little warm up to start the game. Today we're following up on the video we just posted today. I think you just posted? Yeah.
No, it's been posted for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I apologize. This is a follow-up to our half guard work. It's more work from the electric underhook position and really focusing on the Coyote hook. So you'll see how we're going to use this hook in a second. But first, we want to establish what the top player is going to do. And the top player is going to underhook you, cross face you, put you flat on your back. So what do we do as the bottom player in that position? And that's what we're working on today.
And it's Chris's birthday.
Oh, and I'm working on a lot of things today. It's Chris's birthday. There, butter mount there. Nice, yeah. That was clean. That whole route was clean. Kick off his top leg, pass. Now rewind there. Yep. Sean makes me so proud. Look at you, Sean. So proud of Sean. He grew his hair out for me. Look at that. When in Rome. Look at that ass mount. Nice, Sean.
I like the bun. Do you usually have it in a bun? No, right? No.
First day.
First day?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And last one, guys. Finish out the Dominator pass. You go right to mount. Nice. All right, guys. Time. All week we've been talking about Coyote hook, Coyote hook. Coyote translates big outside reap.
Say small outside reach.
Killing my vibe.
Coyote is the big
Let's
one.
call it little tiny outside reap. But it's huge. You know, that little outside reap game has a lot of effect in a lot of different positions. And one of the spots we talked about it in is just in the regular back take. And what we're doing is this hook where I'm hooking her ankle and I'm trying to keep her knee pinned. The knee stays blocked, the ankle stays mobile, and I rotate her like that. That'll eventually turn someone over. Does that make sense? Pinning the knee and then manipulating the ankle and the hip via the knee ankle. We'll practice putting our knee against their knee, and you might need to bump someone forward to get your ankle to ankle position, but I want to be ankle to ankle, knee to knee. Not like way down here. I'm losing lever if I slide down. I have the seatbelt. I'll start to peel the knee open, and I'll start to curl my leg in. I want to pinch her leg against her body like so. I want to pin it like that so that my bottom hook can come out and enter. I want to see you guys hold that leg right there. And then from here, we'll move into high ball. So I'll cross my own ankle over her hip, like so, controlling the pelvis here, not down here controlling the leg, controlling the pelvis. I'll open my partner up and I'll put the second hook in. Real basic back take. Can't get it clean enough at this one. I got the seatbelt, I'm knee to knee, I bump, I go ankle to ankle. I start pulling the ankle out, I pin the ankle to her hip, my bottom leg comes through, my hook goes in. My head would be closer to her, I'd have better head position, but I'm teaching right now. Keeping this control right here, I go high ball. From high ball, I have good control of the hip, it's hard for her to turtle, and I can open up and set my second hook for a solid back control. Cool? 1, 2. You guys get that?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know if I met you guys yet.
No, sir. Nice to meet you. First time.
First time ever?
Yeah.
Did you guys train in El Paso?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know these guys?
Different gym.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. But you train them?
Yeah.
So not first time ever? You guys?
No.
Okay.
And we're cool with the gym that they train with.
So there's no beef?
No beef.
Yeah, basic, yeah.
That was smooth.
Easy. And you maybe add a little more head position. But otherwise, that was good. So bump to get the hook, right? And then I'm putting him on his side like that.
Okay, before you did anything.
Yeah, I want to put his weight over here. So even if his knee was still on me, kind of heavy, my leg can slide out. Right? Then I'll capture his hip. The capture in the hip's huge because he can try to turtle here, and I can follow him. I got grips on him. But if I'm like this on his hip, he can turtle here. See how that works? Yeah. Your hips can turn over. If I capture like that, it's much better control for you. How's that working out?
Oh, so good.
Go Coyote or go high ball here. We're here like this. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I'm gonna emphasize something real quick. When you have this high ball position right here, so I got this. If I just trap his leg right here, he can turtle pretty easily. When you're here and you've released, you got this leg trapped, and you go to cross your ankles. Don't go down like that. Cross your ankles, climb up, like I'm moving higher on my opponent. Now I've grabbed what I can of his hip right here, and that's gonna inhibit his turtle. So like I'm connected to his turtle now. Now he can't just roll over, even without the seatbelt. It's much easier for me to follow him and take his back. If he can build his base, it's way easier for me to stay on top of him because I'm holding onto his hip right here. That makes sense, guys? If I was like this, I'm just gonna fall off his hip and lose position. So emphasize that high ball with the hip captured right here. He might try to turtle a little bit. He won't be able to get up. If he does, I can follow him and still put my second hook in and flatten Michael out. Beat him up. No judo there, Michael. Cool. 1, 2, boom. Interview. Austin's tips on this one.
Austin,
I don't have any tips on this one.
no tips? No tips and tricks?
No tricks, honestly. I didn't know the name because this was called highball until then. I mean, I know they're right here. We can start playing this game
Oh.
straight from here.
Yep.
There's my
Chris,
tip.
is this you right here?
Just go Twister's ass right there.
I would say that's more trick than tip.
Chops the elbow, high balls it, extends you out, short chokes it, Anakin. Nope.
Let me out, I
holding
tapped. Let me out, I
Get
tapped.
stalling.
Get up.
Go. Climb higher. That. And bite his hip up here. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's in the right area,
Oh, it's the same one. It's the same look.
babe, I'm gonna change.
The change. All right, guys, let's do some Godfather and Coyote sweeps. See, Chris. So we're starting back in the electric underhook position. In this position, I have electric underhooks. I have under the knee, around the waist. I have a lockdown. I could be here, right? So I can do the sweep from here or from here, and it's really just me doing that same trip. So I take the lockdown and my outside leg moves to the ankle and I start to manipulate here. This would be the Godfather. The Godfather is when their knee is on that side of this leg. That makes sense? So she's deep, she's still in half guard, the knee hasn't popped over. So I'm just taking this sweep right here. It's a variation of a whip up. It's me letting go and manipulating there, like so. So it's the same hook, that same Coyote hook, the same manipulation of the knee, right? But it's pretty easy to base on this one. Boom. So you won't always get this sweep. Does that make sense, guys? This could become a full guard pretty easily though. I can always push them back down and take the full guard. Right, now you're caught in Ben Eddie's hold. Yep. You may not get the sweep. You may have to take a different route. And that route might be full guard and it might be dogfight. So again, Godfather is a technique Eddie named where I'm just manipulating right here. And I'm trying to sweep that way, maybe full guard, you might get the sweep. The difference between that and the Coyote sweep is when my partner's knee hops over. So if their knee hops to here, let me turn you all the way around. Instead of you having my knee right here and my foot manipulating like this, it's gonna be my hip right here, blocking her knee. So we're in the electric underhooks. My top leg starts to hook that Coyote hook or the Coyote hook, and her knee starts to pass. So she passed to right here. Now it's on my hip. I have this hook and I can still manipulate it, right? And I'm gonna slide by reverse shrimping, I'm gonna slide underneath her like so. You guys follow? And I'll keep using the reverse shrimp to topple the position. So let's rewind that. Right, I'm extending my lockdown, or extending my top leg down like this. I'm trying to find that hook. She's gonna do what she does and starts to pass. My bottom leg is in quarter guard. I'm in quarter guard over here, and I'm gonna move my hips this way and her foot that way to topple her base. So I go under her knee like that with the reverse shrimp, and I pull her foot over there. I do that again, I do that again, I do that again, and it manipulates her base over the top of me. Who's the heaviest person? Or what do you guys, let me just do it without Pris so you guys don't think it's just because it's Pris. This, and I curl that leg up. What's he gonna do? He starts to pop his knee through, bam. Right, I connect him to me and I start to shrimp through like so. You see how that's tilting him over? He's following his foot.
You feel like you want to go back over there, right? Yeah. So I keep bringing my base over here. I keep pulling his base over there, and the sweep happens. Right. Typically, right here, I'm just going to underhook this leg. That makes sense, guys. Lift this side up. Turn his hips over. Keep my chest on his hips. And take my side controls, my top position. I did it pretty easily, but I want you to emphasize this reverse strip. I want you to make it a point to do that a few times, to manipulate your hip out here. Because you'll get the sweep, just a quick roll. You'll just roll the sweep all the time. But know that in a scenario where someone's really keeping their base or they kind of post for a second, that little bit of shrimping will change the game. It'll shift the base so much they won't have a choice. Cool? All right, 1, 2. Coyote, sweep. Lucas Leach. You might start posting with the other hand. Even with that hand, but I can still keep turning my hip.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't connected to him. I wasn't very close. I mean, I had distance right there. And then...
You guys, let's go. Eyes in. Bring it in real quick. A couple things I'm noticing is that if you aren't connected to this person, like he's got space just got to shift away, that this doesn't work as well. I can kind of manipulate him, but he's too far away. So I want to pull myself to him, right? So I'm connecting him to me, and then I'm turning my hips over. So he's connected to me, and as my hips turn, he turns. If he starts to post, so hits other hand, post other hand, right? You can still keep going. You can still just keep manipulating. But see what I'm doing with this leg here? I keep turning his hips up with this leg right here. That's why I'm trying to really emphasize this shrimp pattern right here. This pull, 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 pull. You're pulling your hip this way, this way, this way, so your hips can turn over. Cool. Couple questions. You got a question?
With like long arms like him, I'm getting darced on the transition.
Yeah, he's got long, awesome arms. So this is where you guys got to stay super connected to their pelvis. And you know, it's gonna be hard to dart someone right here, like this. Like I need to stay like this. A little bit harder, shelled up close, but that space like that, that's gonna give them the angles to get in.
Are you actively like hugging?
I'm not letting my elbow shoot up like that. So I'm not creating this closeness right here. I'm always gonna have like this elbow close to my side, but also not by my face. So watch really closely where my elbow is. It's like this. He hops through, I keep it down here. I'm like that. But I'm not gonna let my elbow like slide too high. By him committing this arm to the darce, he's guaranteed he's got no base. That vice grip that I'm hiding right here, that's his base arm. There's no base now, there's no base now. I can start passing now. Yeah, I'm managing this elbow. I know the elbow can't get too deep on me. Good question. Yeah, but anytime you go in half guard, guys, you're going into the hornet's nest, so to speak. There's a lot of attacks right here for the top layer, but you got to get to the hips, and you got to find how you're pummeling in. And that's back to a couple weeks ago. Remember, it was all about whip, suck your arms in, lose the mic, uppercut, and duck. Right, all to avoid the underhooks and cross faces. Right, we have to get in tight right here. And now that we're in tight right here, we're not totally safe. He's still gonna attack guillotines, ice grips, all the game, right? But as he's attacking, he's giving up base. Does that make sense, guys? So if we keep our head close to his hips, it's gonna be hard to submit us in general. And I start working my game, I'm gonna get the sweep. He's gonna be hanging on to a failed whatever, you know, arm bar. So, yeah, you're gonna go through the fire there. Other thoughts, comments? You guys wanna do a few more reps on it? Work that reverse strip a little bit more. All right, 1, 2. Don't worry about connecting your hands. They're both here and then like grab his thigh with this hand. No, don't connect your hands. Yeah, like here and here. Yeah. So now you just connect yourself to him. You start to use this hook right here. Keep that grip. Keep pulling yourself towards me. So use this hook. There we go. Excellent. I would take this hand and reach back here and block his hip on this side. That's pretty good. Day 1 or 2, he's figuring out the lockdown, and he got a reverse shrimp in.
I saw that.
That's takes a while for those reverse shrimps. Let's see what these guys got. Is that Walker?
It is Walker.
Pop your guard through. Pass a little bit for me. Put your knee on his hip. No, spike your hip. There we go. So now Walker can open up this way. Maybe throw a little reverse shrimp in there, Walker. Okay. A little bit of scraping the floor, pulling your hip out.
Thursday night jiu-jitsu.
What up, what up?
That hook. Watch the triangle there. I'd rather you reach. This looks cool, but
See you
Never.
soon.
Stand up. Trying to catch me one time slipping.
I know. Like he's just getting his rep.
questions, thoughts? Half guard. And that's gonna make him roll over. You guys, let's move on to the next play. And let's talk about the uber wrestler, the Joes of the world, the guys who don't want to turn their hips over. High level wrestlers, they're so trained to not let their hips flip. They're just gonna keep their hips facing down. Dick in the dirt. You'll hear that term a lot. They're just gonna keep their hips in the right position. Joe smiled when I said that. Come out here, Joe. And I'll use you as well. And I get the hook here and I start flipping Joe over. See what he's doing? He's basing. He's keeping his hips square. And even if I get him a little ways, like here, he's gonna keep his hips square. He's not letting me manipulate his hips. What do you see? Michael? Joe's a little too intense for me, Michael. I had to switch back to Michael. So when we're here, even if he keeps his base, sometimes, depending on how good their base is, you can still manipulate him over just by manipulating the leg. I can torque his knee so much that he has no choice but to follow his leg. This is the limiting factor here. Can I maintain that hook enough to turn him over and keep manipulating it? Or will he be able to push his hips back down and back this way? Back over that way. I hop through, bam, I'm here, and like this. If I can push myself back, right here, he can't really see me. My hips are on this side of him. I'm not on this side of him. If I'm on this side of him, I'm getting swept. If I can push back, right here, can you sweep me? No. Yeah, my weight's all that way. So what should he do? Dogfight me, right? No problem. So that's the kind of the obvious route here that you should be thinking about is where is their weight? Where is their base? And if they're closing that door all the way, maybe I got you all the way here, boom, then you post it and then push yourself back, bam, over here. Right, should I try again? Why even waste my time, right? I'm gonna take the electric underhook, turn it into double underhooks with my knuckles and his ribs right here. Right, I'll keep the Coyote hook and I'll pull myself up like so. I'll put my head behind his shoulder and I'm ready to work the dogfight. Our partners start here and just a lockdown and he can start to sprawl on me from here. Sprawl on me. When he does that, his hips move away. I can't pull his hips on top of me, right? So I go knuckles in his ribs. I curl my hook up right here. My bottom leg's already passed out. And I manipulate myself up and I'm back behind him. Ideally what happens here, guys, is that you go for it, boom. You try to pull them over, they go sprawl and they're flat. They're like that. And you just gut wrench them right here. Now, keep the wizard, get up. That's what you wanna do. Get up, get up. That's what you wanna make them carry your weight back up. I wasn't just being a jerk to him. I was trying to be a jerk to him. My knee hops through. Boom, I'm right here, right? Me defending my base is I could be all the way like this, and I'm the wizard. Really just putting him on the mat with the wizard. Let's see what he does. He turns his hips over, and now he's got me. Now he's got me. And I'm kind of like, fuck. What do I do here? Do I just go like this? That's a bad move, right? That's maybe in wrestling, Joe, right? In wrestling, I might do that. Like, fuck. But in jiu-jitsu, that's not a good move. In jiu-jitsu, I gotta think about, building my base, getting some kind of guard. So I'm gonna have to get up, and he's gonna take advantage of that. He's good body lock, good higher position than me, ready to topple me over. All right, so we can start in electric underhooks. As he sprawls now, boom, I switch my hooks, I pop up, and I'm right there on him. Or you guys could do the sweep. You're here and you go for the sweep. He doesn't sprawl yet, but now he pushes back and sprawls. And I pop up. Fine. Using this grip, to build your base, like so. Spend a few minutes. 1, 2. There you go. Head behind your shoulder. Yep. There. If you got a dogfight game you want to work, by all means, guys, hit the knee tap, hit the powder keg, hit the limp arm.
Hey, Brand, this is like such a perfect kit for Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
It's not even planned.
It's like I can just hang out right here. My hips move to top of your hip, so you're gonna start pushing yourself up, and that rises me up.
Yeah.
Let me do it with everybody. You guys, let's do this. Let's do it this way, so we can be as mean as we possibly can. You've done it a few times with me. Can I do it with you again, sir? Can I do it with you again? Just because he's already felt it, he knows. What was your name?
Sam.
Sam. Thank you, sir. Right here. And then Sam's gonna start sprawling on me. Bam. His weight's on my face. He's pushing his whizzer into me, right? I don't have good control of this leg. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here. Knuckles in his ribs, S grip. And I start pulling that in and turning it this way, right? As I pull it down the ground, my shoulder over here is pushing into him as well. And I start to lift this leg. And I'll just turn and twist him into the mat, like so. My thighs are my hips on top of his thigh, basically. And he's pinned to the mat. How does this feel, Sam? Terrible. Yeah, you're stuck right here. We're both stuck right here. So I'm gonna make Sam work. I'm gonna hang out right here. And Sam's gonna lift me up. Bam. That's how we want that to play out. You're here, they sprawl, go like that. Fancy feet this out, and then turn them into the mat. Weight right here, pin them right here. Your hips now on top of them, right? As they build your base, you'll go up. They build it for you. Make them do the work. Cool? I'd make some political joke there, but I'm gonna stop. 1, 2. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why you want the head position. That's why I want you like, I know you're good at judo. And I won't hang out very long here. I want this leg curled up, this posted out, and my head behind your shoulder, like right here. I know you can uchi me. That's why I want that, and I want this right here. The uchi's gonna go away right here. As soon as you start getting like down here though, my head starts getting lower to the shoulder, uchi's happening. I'm at plan B. I've played the plan B a few times with us. Yeah, there's always that route. Yeah, that's the new branch. It's dogfight branch. Like if we're standing, same kind of thing. If I got the body lock, but I'm like this, the uchi's hard. Yeah, the uchi's really hard. But if I got the body lock and I'm down low, he's gonna throw me. Right, so high, over the top.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, Jamie. There we go. Now put your head behind your shoulder. Step out. Step out. Step out. Post out.
Maybe that's what you needed.
And the post can even be like up here.
Shout out
How many cruises
Instagram, Combat Cruise.
would it take to take you out, Mike?
Follow, please.
If I did like an AI simulation, like 6 cruises came out.
Just one squat.
The thing is, like, if there was more than one, I'd grab one and he'd be my weapon. I'd be swinging that cruise around, like just mowing cruises down.
Using him like
Whoa! That's what I would do, Chris. I'd use you like an axe. Or maybe like grab your ankles and your wrist. Take out all the cruises.
I'm not the cruise that's being swung around. Because, you'd be swinging.
And then one would jump on my back.
Yeah.
So I'd have one of you like this. I'd be like,
There you go.
I'd be like just killing all the cruises. Come at me, Cruz. And then while I'm doing that, you're saying, one would jump on my back. Get hit in, yep. It's never gonna happen.
It would take 4 to 5.
4 to
4 to 5.
You guys got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna show you one last pin. I'm gonna fit this in real quick. We talked about this the other day, and we're just gonna do it real quick. If I get an underhook, guys, he always overhooks. He wrestles, right? And if my thumb is up like this, he can manipulate the wizard, push me down, manipulate. But if I turn my thumb down, I can limp arm out. So my thumb goes like this, and that. Now I can bend my elbow and shoot the limp arm. People are trying to catch your limp arm too. So he knows The limp arm's an option. He's gonna try and snag it every now and then. So you gotta kind of be working it. Boom, shoot, headbutt him. Do that. Feel that one?
Yeah. So
Cock's
usually
pretty.
just turn away. But
Yeah.
you know it's coming.
Turn away, whack. Limp arm. You guys got that one? Cool. So when we're here, we got to the dogfight. You know, we could be playing this game, but say he gets the jump on us, I can limp arm, I can take the back. So now we have a seatbelt here. And I'm gonna show you a Coyote hook pin. So, and I'm gonna show you the way to do it, it's just gonna show you the technique first, but that's not how I want you to do it in real life. I'm gonna take my hands and put them over here, right? And then I'm gonna curl my leg up and drop my hip into him, like that. And pin him down with my hip. That makes sense? And then I'll move my hands over here and I'll say, how does that feel? That sucks, huh? And what I'm doing is I'm curling his leg, lower leg up, and spiking my hip into his thigh, and that's pinning his hip via his thigh. It would look like this. If in a roll, I'd go for a 5-0 and I'd push him over. Meet you your hip, like that, and I keep this pin. Do this breakdown. Don't break down like a wrestler, break down like a Jiu Jitsu guy. Fall to your hip, like that, yeah. This pin right here is what I'm looking for. But practice taking your hip, putting it on the thigh with this leg curl. So a good route here would be, I have the seatbelt, find the wrist, I break him down, I let go, and I pin him for a second. He makes a face, he doesn't like it. He builds his base up, so I let him work his base, and I do it again. And I let him build his base, and then I do it again. I check the clock, and I go, how much time is left? And I go, okay, I gotta wear this a little bit more. I'm gonna do it again. And I just keep doing that for a while. And that makes all your mounts and all your back attacks that much easier when you decide to actually pass. So this isn't necessarily a scoring position, but it's a great cooking position, a great pin position, and you're feeling it. It hurts, it holds you down, and it opens doors for you. It's gonna give you access to the back, the mount, etc. You can start pretty much anywhere. Popping up into here, moving up into your dogfight, limping arm out, we're here. Or you can just start here. And I'm gonna take my hook and drop my hip. Pin him like so. I'll move my hands over here. Try that again, Mike. But this time go turn sideways a little bit more. So don't go sprawl. Go to your hip. Like that, yeah. You feel that pin? Yeah. Right? It gives your Mike, where are you at? Big Mike? This is what I do to you.
Yeah, I know.
I just stay on that position because it's hard for him. It's hard for him to sweep me here. I can manipulate this 5-0. I can bomb on them. I can let them build their base, and I can do it again. You just keep breaking them down and just wearing them out. This is wet blanket jiu-jitsu, suffocating them with pressure jiu-jitsu. Just cool. So same hook. Start here, side by side. Put your hip in their thigh and turn them down like that. Feel that power first. And then start adding an upper body clinch. 1, 2. Big outside reap. Not little outside reap. Big outside reap. Pretty good. I think you could a little bit. Let me jump in with you. Like this so I get a little more. Oh, that's awesome. Yep. Whoa. And ideally, I break him to a hip. So, like with you, what my goal is when I'm here, I'm trying to break this hip down. So I'm running you that way. Yeah. And then I slide my weight over here. Yeah. So you're forced to take a guard, and I'll stay low on you. Stay low, so you can't build base. Yeah. My hands are like this. I just try to cook them. I look at the clock. I look at the clock. Yeah. Okay. That sucks, right? Yeah. Nice stretch, right? Now kind of walk over him with it a little bit. So now keep that, but walk your left hand over his body. Yeah, and keep that pressure. You feel that pin? Yeah. You can punch the fuck out of him right here. You just bomb him. Yes. You guys practice your strikes. Practice your strikes in this pin. Pitter patter. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, 12 to 6 is illegal in jiu-jitsu. Nice. Oh, you're figuring some shit out.
Let's see some strikes, bro.
Oh, no.
It's okay, Joe said you can go hard.
No, I did not.
He said you could go 80.
No.
He said stop when his nose is bleeding.
The mouths happen, the backs happen, everything happens. All right, y'all. I think I'm running way over time. Sorry. Hope you guys had fun. Let's bring in real quick. Thoughts, comments, questions? Doing good? High five your partner. Ask them their name. Say, good job, Noah. Pick them up. Meet me on the wall. We'll get a quick pick, and then we'll do a final kind of recap on it. Coyote hook. Coyote hook. Itty bitty, tiny weenie, outside reef. Today we started with some Dominator passing, right? Double underhooks, head on the side you're passing to. Pin, butter mount. Had a good time with that. And then we moved on to the electric underhook position. You guys followed. We talked about Godfather sweep is when their knee doesn't hop through. Coyote sweep is when their knee does hop through. What was the big thing on that one was the reverse shrimping, right? You kind of just pulled, you didn't move your base enough to shift their base over. So utilize that reverse shrimp. What else did we do? We went up the dogfight when they did sprawl, right? So when they sprawled back on you and they took the sweep away, they took their base from going over here to going over there, you went that way. So you just follow the open door wherever the route took you. You Jiu Jitsu thing.
Bring a friend February.
Bring a friend February. That's the big thing, guys. At this point, you probably talked everyone's ear off in your life about Jiu Jitsu. Now it's time to like close that sale and bring them in, or close that door and let them know forever you're not made for this. You're not like me. We're not the same. So bring that person in, fuck them up, kick them out, and then just remember, motherfucker, I'm better than you. Right? So there's always that option too.
If you guys want to buy a gift card for somebody, we got them up front, $50.
Oh yeah, if you want to be a sweetheart.
Non-member,
Oh, and it's time, Miss Pris.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Priscilla. Happy birthday to you.
They reignite. They reignite.
I was going to say, I was fully expecting
23 years old.
Thank you, everybody. Happy to spend my birthday.
Yo, if
with
you're
y'all.
ever so lucky to find someone like Chris, lock it down. Lock it down. Put a ring on it. Don't be a moron.